Some jokes don't age well, but others are timeless. Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 new girl jokes that will never get old. For this list, we'll be looking at the jokes and gags from the sitcom New Girl that continue to make us laugh time and time again.
No one in the entire world can explain that.
Number 10. Lionfish. After getting together and breaking up several times, Cece decides she's done with Schmidt for good, and he does not take it well.
It's perfect. I must have it.
Sadly, sir, you can't.
What do you mean, can't?
It's illegal, sir. This fish is protected by the great state of California.
Give me it.
In a bizarre overreaction, Schmidt gets completely out of control in his pursuit of an exotic lionfish. He throws a fit at the aquarium, gets stung by a jellyfish when he mistakes it for the tropical fish in the ocean, and makes some troubling comments while comparing the fish to Cece.
Check it out, Schmidt. I got you a clownfish.
I don't want some janky freshwater bitch fish, Winston.
His desperate attempt to replace Cece by acquiring another unattainable creature is apparent to everyone but him, and it will never stop being funny.
Right there, I see something.
Lionfish! Son of a... Jellyfish! What? Jellyfish!
Number 9. The Two Winstons. Schmidt's first name has always been a long-running mystery on this show, but when he needs to use his first name for business reasons, we finally figure out why he never uses it.
I'm going to start using my first name again.
Schmidt, I think that is a very bad idea.
As it turns out, he's also named Winston, and the name just isn't big enough for the two of them.
It is the name that I was called for most of my life, and I want my name back.
Apparently, some sort of Winston treaty was reached back in college that decided that Winston would be Winston and Schmidt would be Schmidt.
I'm Winston. I'm Winston. I'm Winston.
We can't live like this!
Only one Winston.
However, Cece and Jess do make a good point about all the Michaels in the world finding a way to work it out. Thankfully, a new agreement is reached before things get too out of hand, but watching the two Winstons fight over the name is hysterical.
I love you, Cece.
I love you so much, Winston. Oh, God.
I don't like it! I don't like it! I don't like it! Damn it!
Number 8. The gang finds out about Cece and Schmidt. Jess handled the situation the worst out of anybody, hands down, but at least she didn't have to see it, like poor Winston did. In the loft, secrets don't stay secret long, and it was only a matter of time before the rest of the gang discovered Schmidt and Cece's dirty little secret.
But I mean, can we just take a moment to celebrate me? Schmidt really did it this time. I mean, I'm having Indian every night.
No!
Whoa! Whoa!
Everyone discovers that Schmidt and Cece are sleeping together in a hysterical way. You can't help but crack a smile when Winston finds out they're hiding in his trunk on a trip to Mexico and back.
And how do you explain this?
I can't, sir.
Then, when Nick finds out because Winston just can't hold the secret in anymore, and Nick later caves when Jess forces the information out of him, it's all just laugh out loud funny.
J'accuse, Miller. J'accuse. You fold like a lawn chair. Fold. Fold. Yes, fold, fold.
Winston told me Cece and Schmidt are sleeping together.
Come on, man.
What? Oh my God.
Number 7. Sayonara, Sammy.
I'm gonna hit her with a goosebumps walkaway.
I don't know who he is. Is he an old-fashioned baseball player?
Nick Miller has never been the smoothest guy when it comes to women, but when Reagan is about to leave the loft, he's determined to come up with the perfect goosebumps walkaway to wow her.
I wanna say goodbye to you, but it's not true. So bad bye, Reagan. Bad bye.
That was terrible.
He spends the entire episode freaking out about how to say goodbye, and with a little help from Schmidt, he comes up with the line, "Sayonara, Sammy." What's funny is just how much effort he puts into giving Reagan the perfect send-off, only to deliver this nonsensical line.
Sayonara, Sammy. Sayonara.
What?
Well, it's the thought that counts, but we're just as confused as Reagan. Who the hell is Sammy?
That's the shower.
I know it is.
Number 6. Schmidt's broken member.
This is embarrassing. I broke my penis.
You what?
I broke my penis.
After spending the night with Cece's roommate while they're broken up, Schmidt ends up in the hospital with a broken penis. How does that even happen? He suffers terrible pain anytime he gets aroused, and being Schmidt, quite a lot arouses him.
Oh! Ah!
What happened?
Oh my God! Why? Oh!
Oh, what?
Oh my God, my penis is having a heart attack.
He even has to get a hard cast put on to protect him from himself. This inevitably leads to some hilarious moments later on, as he and Cece attempt to navigate their relationship without sex. Unsurprisingly, everything they do together seems to turn him on.
Oh, look, Cece, a bird.
Ow! Ah, damn it!
Schmidt, it's a mother bird in her nest.
Must I say it, Cece?
What?
Eggs.
But in this particular episode, it's the scene where Schmidt and Cece confess their feelings in the hospital that has us laughing every time.
You like me? You like my personality?
I was surprised too.
Number 5. Girl fight. Jess and Cece get into a passive-aggressive fight over a purse that should have resolved itself no fuss, no muss.
You should have it. No, you should have it.
No, you take it.
No, you take it.
No, you take it.
I want you to take it. No, look,
Take it.
I want you to have it because it would look good on you.
But when the boys get involved, passive-aggressive quickly becomes aggressive-aggressive. In the middle of a baby shower, Jess and Cece finally have it out.
Cece just texted me a smiley face.
Is that bad?
No, she just texted me the world's first good smiley face.
The crack in their relationship over the purse rips open, and every single fight they never had comes pouring out. When the words just aren't enough anymore, they start communicating with their fists, and somehow the fight spreads throughout the room.
Talk with your fist.
I just want my
No! Goodness!
Well, that escalated quickly. You've got to admire their resourcefulness in using all the baby shower gifts to pummel each other.
This is for my cannabis!
Baby kick, baby lie.
No matter how many times you watch this episode, Jess and Cece's fight never stops being funny. Number 4. Wedding pranks.
We sabotaging this thing or what? Absolutely.
It's always a fun time when Winston starts with the pranking. You never know if he's gonna go way too big or way too small.
I put a feather in your shoe!
Too small, dude. Way too small.
During Cece's wedding, Schmidt is convinced that she doesn't really want to get married, so he unleashes Winston on the festivities to ruin the ceremony. You know, as a friend.
What about today? Just today. You get me full on crazy.
Yeah! You listen here! Hey!
If you're the type of person that cries at weddings, this one will still have you crying, just from laughter. The perfect storm of physically injuring the groom, blasting Cotton Eye Joe during her walk down the aisle, and the release of a badger into the air ducts is certainly Prank Sinatra's finest work. Number 3. Popcorn machine. Jess is nothing if not a meddlesome friend, so when Cece won't tell her who in the loft she has a crush on, she does some detective work herself, only to reach the conclusion that the only person Cece could like and not want to tell her about is Nick.
Is that what this is about? She sends you to sell me on it?
No, Nick, she doesn't know I'm talking to at all. Wait, you guys have talked about it?
All the time. But I thought she and I had come to a decision.
Though that logic makes sense, her assumption is incorrect, and leads to a hilarious misunderstanding.
You wanna know my biggest concern? My biggest concern is the smell.
The smell?
She probably should have been more specific when she talked to Nick about the situation, because he thought she was talking about a popcorn machine Cece wants to put in the bar.
You know, but you gotta really get in there and scrub it out. It's disgusting. You know, because of the daily wear and tear and oil and grease just cooking in there.
The conversation plays like that scenes from a hat bit from Whose Line Is It Anyway? Things you can say about a popcorn machine, but not your girlfriend.
Get off the mailman! Get off the mailman!
Number 2. Douchebag jar.
This is LLS. Ladies love Schmidt.
What? What did you just say? Go put $1 in the jar right now.
Are you serious?
Yeah, now.
Damn it.
In the first few seasons of the show, Nick constantly says that Schmidt didn't always behave the way that he does now. So, to rein in Schmidt's sleazier behavior, Nick implemented the douchebag jar as a punishment for whenever he gets out of hand.
Someone's personalized condoms just came in the mail.
Hey! Jar! $20!
The things that Schmidt says and does that result in his tipping the douchebag jar are always hilarious.
Hey, Nick.
No! Jar, Schmidt, jar!
For what?
There's even an entire episode dedicated to what Schmidt did to have to put $50 in the jar.
$50 in the douchebag jar?
Absolutely, man.
Why so much?
I feel like it should actually be more in the 100, 200 range, so that's a discount.
Think about what you did.
It's bittersweet that as the series goes on, the douchebag jar becomes less necessary. It's amazing to see Schmidt grow as a person, but admittedly his douchebag days were a barrel of laughs.
Remember me before you, I will.
Okay, I regularly quote the douchebag jar compilation, but then it just reminds me that I don't have a good peacoat. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
Okay, I'm calling it up. Nick!
Every time I try to tell you, the words just come out wrong.
Nick!
So I have to say I love you in a song.
I love that.
Nick! Thanks for helping me out, but I'm calling it off.
Doing another one of our parent traps.
Can I top you out?
Yes, please.
How you guys doing? I'm Julius Pepperwood.
Not now,
I'm an
okay?
ex-cop, ex-Marine. I'm here to learn how to write short fiction.
Oh, okay, Julius. Just take a seat and, keep it small.
I'm from Chicago. Thin crust pizza? No, thank you. I'm from Chicago.
I needed their help.
Schmidt, okay?
Winston does not get me at all.
What?
And plus, he's colorblind, which basically makes him crippled.
Colorblind?
Please tell me, these shoes are brown, right?
The shoes are green.
Definitely green.
Okay, you both are crazy. Did you text him and tell him to say that?
Winston!
What?
If you think those shoes are brown, what color do you think you are?
I've never seen someone sweat so much in my life. It looks like your body is crying. What are you hiding?
Distraction!
Okay.
The reason I buzzed is because I look nothing like this person. Look at this. This is sun-kissed sweetie. I am a rugged Semitic prince.
I thought we were role-playing.
Role-playing? What about this feels like a game to you?
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1, the cookie.
Got your cookie.
What'd you have, like an extra?
No?
Nick has never been a touchy-feely kind of guy, so he doesn't exactly react well to Schmidt's affection when he buys him a cookie for no reason.
So you just, got me a cookie?
Yeah, I was thinking about you.
What do you mean you were thinking about me?
What do you mean? I don't know. I was thinking about you. Thinking about you a lot, bro.
Why?
Schmidt is devastated by Nick's dismissal of the kind gesture, and the two launch into a fight over the rules of male friendship, with Winston as referee. You can't help but laugh at the juxtaposition of Schmidt's open sensitivity and Nick's stony stoicism.
If I could give you that cookie back, I would. Nothing would make me happier than to throw it up, mash it into cookie shape, and shove it down your throat.
You want to mama bird me the cookie?
The whole thing erupts when Nick tries to return the gesture by getting Schmidt a cookie, but it does not go over well, and Nick is reduced to someone having a babbling, stammering, crying fit.
You gave me cookie, gave you cookie. Gave me cookie, got you cookie. You gave me cookie, I got you cookie, man. Gave me cookie, got you cookie. We're even. We're even, Schmidt.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.